literally one line here. So iPhone 10 and iPhone 8. Me personally, I've never been a fan of Apple products. Though I do find the life of Steve Jobs to be pretty interesting. I think I've seen, I want to say there was 2 movies made about him. Yeah, there was one where Ashton Kutcher played him. Another one where Michael Fassbender played him. I should review those movies, in fact. I'm surprised I haven't yet. But anyways, I just want to talk a little bit about iPhone 8, iPhone 10. And also, too, what happened to the iPhone 9? I mean, it's almost like, Apple decided, they didn't want to wait. Like, they're like, you know what, to hell with it. We're just going to go straight to 10, forget 9. We'll act like 9 doesn't even exist, and or something like that. But I mean, hey, I guess, when you're a multi-billion-dollar company, you're allowed to do that? I don't know. For me, the only thing that I think that the only feature that I would say I like about either one, the iPhone 8, iPhone 10, and I think in fact there's like iPhone 8 Plus, is the fact that, they can be charged wirelessly. But it's also my understanding that there's currently, I want to say the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 can also be charged wirelessly. And if I'm not mistaken, there will soon to be a number of other smartphones. Pretty soon, I mean, in other words, that's where smartphone technology is headed. Pretty much they will all eventually switch over to the whole wireless charging thing. I think that's pretty cool. Because I mean, now, so much of our technology relies on wireless stuff, Wi-Fi and radio signals, telephone signals, TV signals. Really, I'm surprised that it's taken us this long to embrace wireless technology. But maybe that's a discussion for another time. As far as the iPhone 10 goes, it seems to me like a lot of people are making a big deal out of the whole facial recognition thing. Again, also too, it's my understanding that there will be a lot more smartphones that have this same facial recognition technology. I understand that, like, a lot of people are uncomfortable with this whole thing about that all you have to do is look at your phone, the phone recognizes your face, like, pretty much down to the exact detail, or, I don't know exactly how it works. I do hope to, I want to look into that a little more, find out exactly, how this facial recognition thing works. But for now, all I know and what, most people know is that you just look at the phone and recognizes your face and the phone unlocks. And, of course, it also gives you the option to not use the facial recognition thing and just use like a regular password or, password keyword thing or to unlock the phone. Or you could use both, both facial recognition and password, which is kind of cool, I guess. And then also too, I know there's the whole thing where, like, the camera, like supposedly, like another thing I thought was kind of cool was that with the iPhone 10, you can hold it up. Like, say you're at a football game, you can hold up the camera at a football game, like, so that it's looking at the players while they're moving around the field, and it'll automatically give you real-time stats for each player. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not even a big sports guy, but I imagine that, you know, for people who are diehard sports fans, you know, that would definitely entice them to want to get in line to purchase the iPhone 10. So in that regard, you know, I say, hey, you know, touche, Apple, you know, kudos to you. And there's also, like, I saw something about where they're going to have, like, these, like, emoji things where you could, like, make an emoji out of your own face, like facial expressions or whatnot. But I guess that kind of coincides with the whole facial recognition thing, which makes sense. I mean, in other words, like, say, you know, there'll be I guess, like, you can record yourself saying, like, like hello to a friend, and then choose which emoji you want to send to your friend, have that emoji say something to your friend in your voice. You know, it'll be a recording of your voice, but the actual video will be of some kind of emoji, like a pig or panda, fox, I don't know, frog. I guess that's kind of cool. Not really, I don't really see it being, you know, very useful, but still kind of cool. And then, of course, iPhone 10 will be priced at like $999, so $1,000, and with tax and whatever other hidden fees there might be, who knows how much more that'll come out to. But yeah, I really don't know what to think. I mean, like I said, I pretty much just talked about what I think about the iPhone 10 and iPhone 8. Yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of cool. I do kind of wish that, you know, Apple would spend a little more of the resources on coming up with other stuff. Well, I mean, not just Apple, but other smartphone companies, you know, Samsung, LG, and, you know, or corporations in general. I do believe it's time for corporations to start using their resources and, you know, to start creating more things that can be truly useful. Not that I don't think smartphones aren't useful, because they are to a certain extent, but, you know, I mean, hey, why not, you know, have Samsung or Apple or whoever else, you know, start creating, like, handheld wireless energy generators, or you know, something like that, solar panel battery generators to power, like, if not an entire home, then at least one room or a couple rooms in a house, or I don't know. For all I know, they might have something like that in development, but I don't know. I've yet to see or hear anything about such a thing. That's just me. So I'm gonna end this. I don't want to ramble on and on, but, you know, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the iPhone 10, iPhone 8? Are you a big Apple person, Apple fan? You know, if so, I mean, you know, let me know as far as why you think Apple is a little better over, you know, as opposed to like Samsung or LG, or, because honestly, I'm not that well versed in Apple products. Yeah, though I consider myself to be somewhat tech savvy, still I do feel like there's a lot more that I could learn. So just like, you know, for the majority of us, there's a lot more we could learn about when it comes to technology in general, but especially computers, smartphones. So, yeah. That'll do it for this discussion video thing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, till next time, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.